Good morning. Oh man, I am really tired this morning. It is like 4:20 and I had to go get my car again. I don't know how Donnie does it. Of course, he's had like 2 or 3 cups of coffee by now. Maybe that's part of it. And habit, I'm sure. But I'm not used to this. Last night we actually ended up doing a load of laundry after we got home from the jam, which was okay. But laundry just takes a while. So I don't think we got to bed until maybe midnight. And of course it takes me a while to fall asleep in general. And then to get up and function is kind of crazy. Because I'm just really tired. We're supposed to have breakfast with Glenda today though, so that's always great. So last week I got my oil changed, and it was super cool in a lot of ways because I go to Breakmasters, and when you go there, typically they don't schedule appointments. And when I went, so I called Breakmasters because I was like, I need to get my oil changed, and they were like, we really don't do appointments, but if you're here at 7:30, you should be in and out pretty quickly. And so they're just around the corner from me. And I decided that I would get up and take my car in. And I was there right at 7:20. And the guy let me in, and we started talking. And I told him, I said, I know you guys don't make appointments, but I am very much interested in getting in and out as quickly as possible because I'm on dialysis, and so I really can't be here all morning, and I have to wait for my car. And he was like, oh, okay, no problem. And he told his coworker, hey, her car needs to go first, which I thought was just so nice. That was very nice of him. And the other guy was helping was like, oh yeah, that's cool, yeah, she can go ahead of us. And I just thought that was so cool for like a reminder that humanity is still kind and generous. I tell you, some days it's kind of questionable, but that was just really cool. And then as I was talking to Jose, he let me go first, but his mom actually is on dialysis. She does hemodialysis, and so he was telling me that on Mondays, on his day off, he takes her to dialysis. And so we talked about that and about, that kind of life for somebody. And it was just interesting to I don't know, I guess get his compassion. Like he totally understood. Even though, PD dialysis is different because I don't have to go into the center every other day to get my toxins pulled the way the hemodialysis does. But it's still something he understood. Sometimes I find that people just don't really understand what dialysis is. And it's funny because in conversation, if I bring it up, I mention like, oh, I'm on dialysis, people who have no clue whatsoever will often congratulate me. And it's just weird that happens. And I don't really know what to say when that happens. I don't have a snappy comeback, or, it's just humorous to me. So I don't take offense, because to have a response like congratulations, there's really no response, because I don't know what to say. Like, you can clearly tell that they don't know at all what you're talking about. Which is good in a lot of ways, because, you know, you don't want everybody in the world to have kidney disease. That's not what you want. So it's kind of cool when people don't remember or don't understand what it is, because then you're like, oh wow, somebody whose life isn't affected by kidney disease, you know, or somebody who isn't familiar with somebody on dialysis. That's still a good thing, you know. It doesn't happen very often, but a couple of nights ago I mentioned dialysis, and the lady was like, oh, congratulations, that's very cool. And I was like, oh wow, she has no idea. Which is fine. And I usually don't really try to explain it away, because it's just kind of stunning to think somebody's congratulating you to being on dialysis. But at the same time, you know, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It's weirdly funny and odd to be congratulated. But, you know, people, takes all kinds, make the world go round, and some aren't as informed as others, which is okay. So, looks like it's going to be another hot day today. Yesterday was, I don't even know, 96, almost 100. It's pretty warm. I need to do laundry still. I should be getting Ben today. That'll be good. And I know he has a whole laundry basket full of stuff, so I don't know. Part of me feels like I want to lay down, and the other part of me thinks, well, maybe since it's the morning like this, I should just do some laundry. Or I could wait till this evening to do laundry. But sometimes procrastination is not the best thing. I don't know what to do. I'm way too tired to think about it right now. I'm just trying to get back to the homeland here. And looking forward to that breakfast. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take good care. Drink your water. La la la. Bye. Good morning again. Oh my God. So Glenda and I decided to get really wild, and we are actually meeting for breakfast at 6. I tell you, it's crazy. I don't know. I did not go back to sleep, which is so good. As soon as I got home, I messaged her, because I noticed she was up. So I messaged her and I was like, what time are we doing breakfast? And she's like, I don't know, I'm so hungry right now. And I said, me too. And then we were both like, what time do they open? And they actually open at 5:30. And so I was like, well, you want to go at 6, you know? And so that's what we're doing. I told her, I said, wow, life is changing. We're getting wild in our age. I don't know. But, you know, well, okay, so basically what happened too is, like, if I'm meeting Glenda at 6 for breakfast, I normally do my exchange at 7. So I actually did my exchange at 5:30. So that adjusts all the times that I do my dialysis for the rest of the day. So I have to think about this, because that's pretty early. So 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Oh, that's not really much of a difference. I could do it as early as 8:30. I want to try to get it done before 9:30 or around 9:30, which is really just a half an hour earlier, because I usually do it at 10 anyways, so it doesn't really throw off my time that much. But you always want to keep in consideration when you do your dialysis, like how the time is affected by when you do it. You know, it's just a simple adjustment, but it's just something to think about. So when I get to the restaurant, I will definitely change my times on my alarm settings so that I can be reminded to do it at the right time. I also have to pick up groceries today between 9 and 10. I don't know what time Ben will come, because in the summer, when there's no mediator like the school, then I just never know. It's really frustrating sometimes, because I don't know whether to prepare him dinner or not. But I am excited to see him. And I did decide, since talking to Glinda, that I wouldn't finish the laundry this morning. I'll go ahead and get it ready, which I did. And I will go ahead and do laundry this evening, which is great. And I honestly have to say, remember when I was like on my rant about how I didn't want new laundry machines and stuff? I do have to say that they are really nice, mostly because they are not front loaders. Thank God. I don't know why front loaders was such a thing, because they don't hold the same amount of laundry, for one. And so now, having the newer ones where you load them from the top, I feel like you can get larger loads done. And then at the same time, that app is really nice to use, because there's been a couple times where I have definitely God, I just passed a cop right there, and he's using his little gun thing, and it just freaks me out all the time, because I don't want to get pulled over, for one, of course, but two, it just, I don't know, it's creepy. It's like a creepy thing. I don't know. Anyways, there's been a couple times I've gone down to the laundry machines and they are all used. And so the app will tell you how many laundry machines are available, washing and drying. And I just appreciate that a whole ton, because it's just so much easier to go and know that there'll be plenty for you or not.